So spawning in the bottom, well, in downtown Simulacrum, it is the winner of the Singapore SC2 number 2. It is CXO. And his opponent in Uptown Simulacrum. It is the, well, one of the 2 Singaporean representatives for the SEA Games. It is Lobo. Rocking that, I think, rocking that Purifier skin. Not bad, not bad. So let's talk a little bit about CXO. The last tournament I ran, the Singapore SC2 number 2, was a platinum and diamond tournament. And CXO, well, won. But again, CXO, based on what I know, he is high diamond, might have broken into masters based on his portrait outline. Lobo, however, even though he has no portrait outline, he is known to be GM. Possibly on the Korean server, although I don't know what's his NA MMR. Or his Korean MMR for that matter. But basically Lobo is considered to be the quote-unquote better player. But we'll see. We've seen plenty of games where weaker players beat stronger players. If you're wondering, this is being casted from replay. This unfortunately is not live. This is one of the games that was not casted live. Okay, Pope going in there, gonna get a scout. Enemy SCV goes in, sees everything. It's quite a tell. Okay, so it's not a super greedy build out of Lobo. He did go for the Cybercore first. And this probe is just going to be annoying. Okay, you got to be very careful when taking this fight, because the probe will actually win over time, because you could have the probe run away, regen shields, see shields are regenning, and then come back. Okay, very good. Bunker going up for CXO. You know, I've lost games on this map against Protoss because the bunker wasn't up. Mistake on my part. Okay, I guess the SCV is going to check around for proxies. Pretty common on this map. Probe kind of get back. Adept on its way out. The Reaper not realistically going to be getting anything done. Okay, CXO now going for a Rex Reactor. Lobo on the other hand going for a Stalker, but nothing much yet. Natural expansions should finish about the same time. If I know CXO, he's gonna go for his Widowmine drop. That's actually a very, very solid build. I actually interviewed him both on stream as well as in a long form interview. In a written interview, I should say. He was basically explaining that the Widowmine, the 2 Widowmines and the Medevac drop are the best or the safest openings you can go up against Protoss. Oh, a bit of a skirmish, and I think the Reaper died. Yep. So there goes all of CXO scouting. He knows not too much about the enemy, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's see what this Adept can get done. Oh, the wall is... Oh, a bit of Miss Michael. The wall is open. The Adept gets into the base. The factory is going to be delayed. This Adept is going to cause a heck of a load of problems. Okay, good control out of CXO. Trying to shoo off the Adept best they can. Yep, Widowmine drop. He was basically... So come back to the Widowmine drop. And on the other side we have Blink and a robotics facility on the way. Oh, cancelled it. Goes for a Hellion instead. Okay, he's changing things up. This is good to see. Bunker fully manned. A weakness about most of these maps is that, yeah, this area is kind of exposed. If I do CXO, yeah, his starport on the way should be getting a Raven after that. That's just his style. Like, I watched him play, what was it? 7 TVPs. Every single game was the exact same build. This is the first deviation I've seen at all. Okay, I wish I could... Yeah, okay, so after this he's gonna get a tank for defensive purposes. Again, he was explaining that the Widowmine drop is the safest because after that it allows you to transition into tanks. It allows you to get a Raven to to deal with the observers. 9,900 observers, and again, that's the thing. The thing about Widowmice is that it's good against defending against oracles in middle lines. Okay, the medevac is out, loads up 3 marines, 2 hellions, and is heading out. Okay, adds 1 more marine from the bunker. Third base going up for Lobo. The question is, how much damage is this medevac gonna get done? Oh, but Lobo very, very prepared for this. He has an observer in surveillance mode out on the side of the map. He'll see this coming a mile. Is this a mile? A few kilometers away, without a doubt. And the vision covers everything. Meantime, Blink is done, charges on the way, so it's not going to be that kind of Blink all in, or even a Blink aggression. Oh! Oh, there's a small chance CXO might... Okay, so it depends on the passing of the medevac. What the frickin' hell? Lobo has no idea that this is coming, despite having really done excellent scouting. Okay, so how much damage is this gonna get done? Stalkers are now back in the main. Okay, 3 probes going down, 4 probes going down. Medevac gonna be getting out. Lobo must be a bit miffed. He's like, I have the scouting. Okay, but still, Lobo and CXO's worker count ultimately fairly even. CXO has gotten his 3rd CC, gonna float it over. Elected not to go for a Raven this time, it looks... Wait, he does have a Raven, where is it? Yeah, but does it... Come on CXO, you have... Okay, CXO not really seeing the shimmer of the observer. Let's go back to everybody's vision. Oh well, he sees it now, right? And he sees the stalkers here too. Okay, this is gonna be a lift up. This base needs to fly over to safety. Oh, this is dangerous. This looks like a Blink option, but the question is, can CXO gun down the observer? Seriously, is he gonna lose the CC? It's getting real close to Blink up. Oh, loses the CC. He loses the CC. This is huge. Okay, is he gonna lose the Raven too? Oh gosh, CXO getting knocked down to 2 bases against the Protoss 3. Stalkers threading outside, and that's the thing. CXO does have the defensive measures to deal with it. He's got tanks. He's still got that Raven, but he doesn't... He can't fight this army in a mobile standpoint. STEM is not done. STEM is a wall off. +1 for both. +1 for Protoss will finish first. But all Lobo needs to do is contain the Terran. Okay, so here comes that tank. It's gonna get 1 shot. No, it's outside of range. It's outside of vision, so the tank won't fire. What's Lobo doing in the meantime? He's got Immortals, Purifier skins, very neat. It's probably gonna take a 4th base. CXO still down on 2. No sign of a new base coming up. This looks like an all-in out of CXO. But Lobo's winning in every conceivable metric. Okay, here we go. He's gonna pull the boys. This army outside with Blink is gonna retreat. And see, that's the thing about these stalkers with Blink. There's custom shells are not gonna be done. Oh dear. Oh, there goes the Raven too. Lobo just outplaying his opponent. Healing up the SCV is not really something you want to do, but something the medevacs would do anyway. So just about every single SCV from the natural has been pulled, but Lobo is ahead in army supply. CXO lost the Raven, which you needed to lock down the Immortals. Going up this high ground is suicidal. The scan, unfortunately. Okay, now sees the army. I think he wanted to do some sort of drop play, but now he realizes that he's stuck in between places. Okay, the tanks are sieged up. This is a good position, but as long as Lobo's army is untouched, it's fine. Furthermore, Lobo's upgrade will finish first. Here comes the main battle. Centurions to be precise. Charging in. Stalkers are pushing down this army. The tank's doing a magnificent job, but is it going to be enough? Okay, Lobo's army supply has fallen, but this is only because CXO is effectively trading out his SCVs. More reinforcements coming in, more medevacs. Liberators now on the way, plus 1 armor about to finish. Medevacs being healed up. Oh boy, oh boy. He's in a tough position, alright. Another attack on the high ground, sieging up, gonna try to anchor down his position, but the Zealots are gonna try and jump on it even more from the rear. The Stalkers from the flank, in the back tank line is gone, the front tank line is gone, all the complicated, well, all the tier 2 units out of Lobo are, well, out of CXO are dead. And even though he lost a couple of workers, well, several workers for Lobo, it's not going to be enough either. There's no way this army, I mean, the Immortals were shredded, Force Fuels just adding insult to injury, the medevacs are not realistically going to be enough. I mean, when Lobo took down that third base, the CXO didn't repair it. Maybe he thought it would fly out of vision, not knowing the enemy had Link. We'll be effectively watching an army in its death throes here. Upgrades favoring Lobo, right? Yep, upgrades favoring Lobo. There is no transition behind this. Observer seeing everything, yeah, more... a few more workers dying, but he's still up 20 workers. No third base, whatever. No third base on the way. Yeah, you can float your main base, but that's not going to be close to enough. Now CXO is... I guess his plan is to try and deflect this Liberator. Where's this going? Liberator gonna attempt to harass. Terran bunkering down. But the Protoss army, almost double in size. Headed upgrades, another base coming down for... Oh god, this medevac's gonna get shut down, isn't it? Yep, a blink forward. CXO drops another 10 supply. I mean, I don't fault what he's doing, but... What was that? I have no idea. Where did the Liberator go? Did Liberator die too? Yep, I would presume so. Liberator died too. I mean, Lobo's defense just being absolutely solid. All these observers, again, losing that Raven is such a detriment because you don't want to be producing more Ravens. You don't want to be floating over your tech labs. Lobo's even teching up towards robotics for say, I mean, when ahead, get ahead. I mean, this tech is not going to be enough. The army comes in from all three sides. GG in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, GG! And Lobo is victorious. Okay, so while we load up the next match, I would like to take this opportunity to okay, so while I load up the next match, congratulations to Lobo. If we're talking about the bracket, I believe that this was the first set of matches. After that, it went to the... I mean, this was a double elimination tournament, so whoever loses falls down to the low bracket. CXO is not yet eliminated. Even if, I mean, he still has another match, so that's a separate point. So we're gonna load into that game. We're gonna load into that game shortly. There we go. Okay, let me take down the promotion. Uh-oh. Okay, so we can see that CXO, I think maybe he's managed to crawl his way into Master. I mean, I'm way below him in skill level. So hopefully the stream is reflecting this accordingly. CXO, I think he managed to get to Masters. I don't know if he... I mean, when he qualified for the last tournament, he was still a platinum... No, not platinum. He was still a diamond 1, I believe. You know, maybe he had a hot streak. Lobo, on the other hand, doesn't matter, he's GM. Um, okay, so let's go. So spotting on the top right hand side of Everdream, it is the Terran player, it is CXO. Wrong. And on the bottom half, he was the runner-up in the Singapore SC2 Online #1. Will he be taking this series? It is Lobo. Now, think about this particular series is that I think this was the first series of matches. I might be wrong. I remember I was following a different series, I think. I mean, I had a whole lot of problems that day. Technical, administrative, people claiming that they're from Singapore even though they're not. It was a mess. You know, we still had some not too bad StarCraft at the end, but this is more for just casting the replays and okay, double scout. Interesting, Lobo has gone for both of his gases, which tends to signal a form of aggression of some kind. CXO is doing the exact same macro build. Okay, so we've got a few other matches. Apart from this, again, this was all in the. Actually, I'll just need to check on what it's called. Again, this was if it's the way the tournament was run is that, you know, in the winners bracket it was best of 3, and in the losers bracket it was best of 1. So this is best of 3. So CXO has not yet been eliminated. Lobo going for a proxy. If we know anything about him, he's going to be setting up a robo. CXO is scouting. Sooner rather than later, he's going to realize that something's up. There should be an expansion here. The lack thereof. Oh, Lobo slightly supply block. It doesn't really matter. There's the robo. There's the robo. Okay, but what's his response going to be? He's still going to finish this low ground CC, which is ambitious. Come on, you need a factory. You need more tech to deal with this. Lobo does not make this kind of mistake. Like, Lobo actually beat No Regret. Of course, No Regret played a cheese strategy on one of Sleepers, but he actually beat No Regret. Okay, this is huge. Reaper finds this, doesn't get the probe, which is a little bit of a mistake. But what's his plan? Adapts on the way. This Reaper is effectively. This Reaper's kind of dead. Yep, this Reaper's dead. Loses a lot of his DPS, to be fair. All he has is this one bunker. There should be an SCV here to like auto repair, but even if there was, Immortal is on the way. It's gonna be able to gun down that bunker. Okay, ramp is up. That's good. That's something. Again, this is an all-in by. This is pretty all-in, but I think it's got a good chance. Okay, so his choice is a Widow Mine. Okay, so he chooses to attempt to defend a Warp Prism he thinks is coming, which it is. There's nothing on the bunker. There's no repair. It's gonna get beautiful micro on the Adepts. It's not enough, and the low ground is effectively forfeit. Okay, he's gonna try and save it, but are they gonna let the Adepts in? No, they are not. But now the ramp is. Oh, the Warp Prism is coming in. He's gonna be able to elevator things over this ramp. Doesn't need to, just blows a hole, and I think this is it. Not having anything to defend the bunker, not having the right things in place. Okay, Widowmine gets what, an Adept and a half, but it's effectively GG in 10 seconds. Yep. Okay, tries to get it. Okay, SCV's trying to fight, but they're all gonna die. Now they're equal even on workers, but it doesn't matter. It's on Terran production. More units are being warped in. Widowmine dies before anything happens. That was all the hopes and dreams he had. This Viking's probably gonna get shot down by the Stalker, given how long it takes to Because even with Mules, I think this is a lost game. Okay, he's gonna try and repair the bunker. Gonna try and go for the warp prism. The bunker unfortunately goes down. GG is called. Lobo takes the game.